Well, hello, everybody. We are back here with the Poland series. This time, I believe we are on episode 7. So, make sure you like and subscribe as we are 19 subscribers away from the big 100. I know we can do it. Share the video, subscribe, whatever we can do to get to 100. So, in this video, we will be running down the Foreign Friends branch. At least that's where we're going to be starting. I don't really have a good plan, but all I know is that I want to be going, at least gaining money, get rid of this deficit that we're still losing on weekly, and then probably hopefully get this energy balance done as our as our factories continue to work on building this renewable plant and then this coal power plant. So now let's kind of just do a little bit of refresh here just to make sure that everything is all okay. Yeah, it looks like that we are fine here. This should be done 2005, but this is going to be done soon. It'll be done very soon. And then we are only running a 0.051 negative balance every 2 weeks or whatever. Government popularity is looking pretty good. I don't really know where to start for today. I believe let's kind of work on... oh, what could I do? We could do airplanes. I believe we can probably get a few new wings up of something. But, nope. Because it take about 50 per, right? There's... that. No, we don't need that yet. MiG-29s. Yeah, so those are all fine. I don't really want to train our airplanes, especially with this, what modifier is it? It's the Soviet Air era fighter, which just, air accident chances are way higher, all that. So, don't really want to be messing with that. We have a few civilian industries coming in from the Netherlands still. That's just kind of straggling on. Don't really care. We were working on foreign influence. This is now way down. I think it was at like 35 for... I think that's the highest it got. We need to finish up the POLSA research facilities. But that's just going to take time to get done. And it's just some research stuff, so it's nothing... too important that we need to do right away. Okay, guys, so we now have Foreign Friends has completed. We'll be doing Western, a more Western game, so we'll be going away from Russia and all of that. So when we get down here, we'll not be doing the Eastern shift on trade. We'll be doing agreement with neighbors and then all this kind of stuff here, which will be amazing to get done. But now let's work on 20 billion. This all just costs a lot of money, so that's why I'm kind of working down this one here, because most of these focuses just cost like a ton of money that we just can't afford. Even these ones now do too. So where can I mean, let's do this. Let's do the Air Force one, which will change Soviet era air to change of air doctrine with change of air doctrine. So we'll get the air doctrine changed up. So last time we also reformed up some of the Navy stuff. We added Admiral Bruno Stolars, and then we also kind of just separated up the submarines, the attack subs. Can we upgrade this? No. Can we do anything with the Navy, actually? Do you think that we can make a ship? 1990 destroyer. Oh, do we have a destroyer in our fleet? No. Ooh, we could do that. Maybe not. I don't know. Do we have any research for naval stuff. No. We'll have to... Let's look at the United States. What does the United States have? Let's see here. Manage license productions. Yeah, we're working on those. Let's see here. 85. Oh. We could get a Virginia class attack sub, but that just doesn't really seem realistic enough to do, to get and all that. I mean, it would be fun too, but I don't even really need a navy because we're gonna be militarizing like crazy, especially with Belarus, going after like Belarus and Russia whenever they decide that they want to kick off a war, and we are running a positive income. We are starting to make money as that renewable energy did finish, so now we are only losing 1.6, and that should be fixed very soon with these with this coal power plant about to be done this month, and then this one, which will finish up later. So now what should we work on after that? Probably another renewable energy, and then let's work on like an office sec. Let's do military industry. Like that's what we should work on after all that is completed. As I believe, yeah, these are gonna get done very, very soon. The civilian industry. There are a handful of elections. I was looking at the NATO map, and the only change was letting in Bulgaria. Otherwise, nothing has really changed for either of the factions, the CSTO or NATO, or the Swiss Protection League. But, you know, just continuing on. Okay, guys, so Excavation 2 has been completed. So now we'll get some more resource gain efficiency. And let's work on the high efficiency photovoltaic, the upgrade for the renewable energy, which is good because now we are going to start using up some getting a lot more renewable energy going and making all that. We are running that positive. We are now we're back down for on the energy wise, as with those civilian industries that the Netherlands are sending over are starting to complete, but that is good because we are going to start making a whole heck of a lot more stuff here now and getting these built up a lot faster. Which that's kind of the good thing of being in NATO right away, as we are just going to get a ton of stuff kind of either sent over to us, and we pretty much have the entire, like, we can produce a Nimitz class carrier if they really wanted us to. Or like we can just do this all for free if we really wanted to. I think the only thing that they just don't allow us to get is what, like the F-35? Yeah, the F-22. That is the only thing that they are not allowing us to produce. Otherwise, we can produce just about everything else. One thing that I was looking at was the arms market, and looking at buying possible equipment. Like, instead of producing half of all this stuff, like, we could just buy the 450 M11-3A2s, so what would that be, like 450? It only costs one civilian industry, but yeah, I think this is what we'll do. I think, yeah, let's just start purchasing equipment at this point, just to make things a lot easier on our, like, now we don't need to be producing those, and we can start focusing on very certain things to help us. So, Orbital Launch Vehicle 1985 completed. So now we'll go to the, what is that, 95? Where is it? Research. Yep, Orbital Launch Vehicle 1995. See, it says missing equipment, APCs, but we are purchasing a ton of APCs right now from the United States, and we can also buy other things, like we don't need APCs anymore, but that's all that's on the market. And I'm pretty sure a ton of this other stuff just isn't viable for us to buy because it's just a bunch of APCs. We could sell stuff on the market, which, I mean, that's definitely a very big possibility, especially this Russian stuff that we're just not going to be using. And we could mark it down too, so that then there are more. I mean, we'll keep the this first gen anti-air. Like, I don't think anybody wants to buy any of this, but I mean, if it's on the market, maybe somebody wants to buy some of this Russian equipment. Yeah. And then we'll just add that all to the market, see if anybody wants to buy it, and then the national focus is completed. Which now we can, I guess, start reforming this air, but I don't really. Ooh. So what could. Ooh, drones? Or. Ooh, I don't know. Modernize of the Su-25 medium aircraft. I mean, now that we're making money, it might not be a bad idea. It might just be fine if we just start spending a ton of it at this point. And if we go into debt, so what? We're already making the money. I think that's what we should do. Let's work now then on the. Oh, I'm still stuck. I don't know what I want to work on. It's just there's so much stuff that I could work on, but I don't. Let's work on this one. The WB group. It takes 49 days. It gets us 2 military industries and unmanned combat aerial vehicle. So UAVs, drones, all those great things. I also went up to global interventionalism. See right there, purchase request. Hungary wants to buy our equipment. Canada wants to buy some of it. The Netherlands wants to buy some of it. So yeah, it's fine putting all that Russian equipment up there that we will not be using anytime soon. Tunisia wants to buy. That's fine. So now we can like start sending over equipment and stuff like that to like the Afghan Northern Alliance. Like we could send them. That's not good. Cancel. There we go. Let's just keep. There we go. If they want to buy our stuff, let them buy it. So the varied propellant charges is done. So that kind of just improves our 3rd gen artillery hull. I guess we could work on the fire control systems. I mean, we're 2 year. That's not bad for an anti-tank. I think we need to work on some self-propelled anti-air and start getting that domestically produced, because the Russian stuff is probably not the best. So now we can also come over here, manage license productions, and we don't need the IFVs. Actually, we need the IFVs. We don't need the APCs. So we'll just send that over to America right now, just to let them know. Okay, yep, sure. But I guess putting everything out cheap is just going to get us a lot more money now, because selling equipment gets us a little bit of a gain. So, I mean, this is fine. It's a lot. It's yeah, market contracts. It's fine. It gets us a bit of money short term, as we now have 14 companies buying from us, or nations buying from us, as we buy from America, which is completely fine. So the WB group is completed. So now let's get those two. We'll get those 2 military industries assigned, and let's just kind of continue. Let's mark down foreign relations now. Let's do the Rail Baltica, which will just give us a level 1 railroad from Warsaw to. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah, all the way to Tallinn. Yeah, so from Warsaw all the way up here to Tallinn, which is completely fine with us, as it will help increase our kind of reach here in the Baltic, which is completely fine with me. And now we have those two military industries, which let's work on the crab, as that is our self-propelled artillery hull. Let's get that going. And then we're almost done with small arms, so we could put that down on priorities. And then, yeah. Then just kind of start working on things that are a lot more of needing of upgrades. And then let's go here to the recruitment and deployment, and we'll put high priority on the upgrades, low, and then low on garrison as well, which is completely fine. We are making about $1 billion, but a lot of that is coming from the market contracts, which we are making a lot from, and as you can see, it's already starting to kind of go down. We were able to get that one power plant, coal power plant built, and I'm just going to work after that on the one infrastructure in Lodz, as like the center of Poland can be like heavily like industrialized and all that. Then we can start working on like the outer portions after that. So something like that right now will be our construction queue. And I was doing some looking around in the Trinidad and Tobago wants to buy some stuff. That's fine. I was looking around, and where is it? The production, and I was looking at ships, and I was thinking about building one, but I think, as I discussed earlier in the video, I just can't see myself building a navy at real. I mean, maybe later down on the line, but not right now. I could see us doing a lot more stuff with planes, as we have like the PZLTS thing. So here's the inorganic fibers. We got 2 years until 2005. Which each of those take about a year to do. Yeah, let's work on advanced computing. We'll get ahead of time on that, as yeah, it's gonna be done around 2005 anyway. So whatever. And then yeah, so I believe we can do a lot more with the planes, but that will require a lot more research. But we can't really get laboratories until we start getting that economy rolling and going, so that we can start getting some of this construction done and all that. I mean, we're only getting 5 factories from trade, so trade's kind of holding us up, but not much. And what did Transnistria? Oh, Transnistria integrated with Russia or whatever. They went down that part of their focus tree. Yeah, so they kind of went with Russia there. So Rail Baltica has been completed, which cost a ton of money, but what are you gonna do? So now let's do arrangements with neighbors, which will give us some influence in the Czech Republic. And I think I know what I want to do with my political power, as we're just gaining a ton of it, and we are not spending it at all. I think let's start influencing some nations, and the one nation that I really want to influence the most is Lithuania. For historical reasons, the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth was amazing, and maybe we can do a bit of funny business with that. So, yeah, we'll see. As it's loses only 1 political power a day when we're still making 4, which is insane. One thing that we could do is we could prohibit service for women, but I think we'll continue volunteer service for women, as if the women in the Polish military want to serve, they sure can. Volunteer service for in general. Sure, we'll start accepting investment offers. I believe I was working on the foreign influence. Like right now, Brazil is the top influencer So let's then maybe attack the influence of Germany next. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of work on that influence there, as we just have a ton of political power that I don't know what to spend it on. I mean, we could do, like, let's do dig for more resources. You know, it takes about a year to complete, but it's more resources that can go to the market, which could get us some more cash. Germany wants to invest, sure. Oh, one thing is our agent got killed. So let's do Adam Dabrowski here, and then we'll just go back to Lithuania. He's tough, but he also has Web of Lies, which is Intel Network Strength Gain Factor. Maybe we could do some agency upgrades as well. Let's work on that cost negative. That costs 25 billion. I think we can afford that. Oh wait, did that put us into extreme amount of debt that I'm gonna have to deal with? Oh no. Let's then work on, yeah, let's work on an agency upgrade here. Sure, whatever. If they want to build up the infrastructure, they can. In those other regions, where is it here? Network here. Let's do establish that division, which should take, how many days is that? 100 days to complete. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. And then, yeah, so then we'll just build up the agency of the intelligence agency. And then let's also do methane-based fuels. That's 75 days and takes up 2 civilian industries. Agreements with the neighbors has been completed, which means that we now have some intelligence services, not intelligence, some influence into those nations. And let's just run one day, because we are going to have to leave this episode off. Here, February 1st, we just got our monthly auto influence report. But, you know, today we got some great things done. We did some foreign friends. We got some more military industry build up. So right now we are working pretty well here on getting these upgrades completed. And we are starting to influence Lithuania. We just got some influence in Slovakia. A lot of arms market stuff. So yeah, we did a lot in this, like, little bit. So, like I said, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are only 19 away. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.